Yeah, my name's Kenny. Hi. I actually just overheard someone refer to me as that gay comic, though. Yeah, it's okay. It's rare. It is. So it's like saying male nurse. We're still saying that, right? Or woman CEO. We're still saying that, right? Mexican accountant. I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these, next gen Modern Family type gays. I don't want to get married. I'm not trying to join the military. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want a bunch of kids. I'm just an old school gay guy. I want to have sex with lots of strangers in gentrified bad neighborhoods. Maybe get a little dog someday. Shit, I am old school. I still cruise guys on the street, which I know is bad because I guess straight guys don't like it because they don't want to be checked out by other men. And you know what? I get that. I do. I just feel like the least I could do is be as respectful to them as they are to women. Is that a fair deal, sugar balls? You like that? You like it when I do that? Stuck up bitch. No, I know I shouldn't stare at guys in public. It's rude, gets me in trouble, but I don't want to have to go to a gay bar to get laid. I'm too old. I knew I was told to be in a gay bar when some kid offered me cocaine, and I jumped at the chance mostly because I was so constipated. And I can't with Grindr. I can't. I'm all set on syphilis. So, but I feel like checking people out. This is not a gay or straight thing. This is a male thing. We men are very visual. We tend to reduce people to their body parts. This guy caught me checking out his package. He goes, "Take a picture, why don't you?" But the lighting was all wrong. And I'm a typical guy in this respect. I saw the most beautiful man. Oh my fucking God, he's so beautiful. The most beautiful man I've ever seen. I mean, the eyes was just so hot. And I felt compelled to tell him, even though he's coming out of a church. I'm a fucking idiot. I know. He got really upset. He's like, "I'm not gay." I was like, "Okay, cool, But, I was like, you don't have to be gay for a gay guy to be attracted to you, Father. And I was like, besides, the odds were in my favor. Yeah, we had a good laugh about that too after he fucked me. Yeah, a lot of things have changed for the gays. That's nice. Some things never do. I still have to tell people I did not choose to be gay. I specifically asked to be black. Don't ask me what happened. The fuck? Have you ever noticed there is kind of a kinship between gay men and black women? That's a thing, right? Like, I know, it's controversial because people are like, "Oh, it's racist." It's fraud. But there is a thing there, and I feel like we have some special things in common. We both take a lot of shit for our in-your-face sexualities. We use attitude to reclaim dignity in the face of humiliating stereotypes. And we ain't got time for your trifling ass if you ain't got a big old dick. We're sisters. I sure do hear a lot of other minorities using the word faggot. Ooh, I hate that word. Which, it surprises me because I feel like, if you've been the target of hate speech, we should support one another and stop using hurtful names. Because it just makes you sound retarded, Fine, I'll go back to talking about gay sex. You know what? As far as gay sex and men are concerned, I feel like gay guys, we get to do whatever the fuck we want as long as we play safe. And use once daily Truvada as directed. That's the pill you can take so you don't get HIV. It's a real thing. It's like 99% effective. Side effects include nausea and taking that fucking load, yeah. Ask your doctor if being a Truvada whore is right for you. It is 99% effective. Some gay men are using it as a secondary companion to sex, the first companion, of course, being gay man's best friend since the 80s that we have to use every single time we have sex. Say it with me. Oh, cocaine is actually the answer. Cocaine. I always had like a really irrational fear of HIV and AIDS. I grew up in the 80s. You know, can I share something personal? Just us and the television and the podcast. When I was 14, I was experimenting with my body, and I tasted my own semen. As I suspected, it was delicious, but but the kooky part, here's the kooky part. 14 years old, convinced myself that I gave myself AIDS. I was 14, I was like, yeah, I got AIDS now. Tasted it, so. Like bad information. Like as if AIDS just popped into your body when you did really gay stuff, like eat cum or fucking ribbon dancing, I don't know. Grown up in the 80s, gay, I just thought it was inevitable that I was gonna get it. You know? No matter what you did, there's no way to avoid it. The way black men are made to feel about jail. That is just a keen insight. And the way Hasidic people feel about one day owning a minivan. And that's just a bad joke. And Hasidic baby boys getting herpes. We'll get through this, guys. Here's the thing about the HIV that scares me. It's not the getting sick part, it's the shame, the stigma of being a full-grown man who gets a completely preventable disease. Even though millions of people get preventable diseases all the time, they don't seem to have any shame about it whatsoever. I mean, yes, I can make one very bad decision in the heat of the moment and get HIV, but you don't get type 2 diabetes after one ice cream sundae. That takes years of bad decision making, but I would be a pariah and you could still get a cooking show. Wow, you guys. Lighten up, guys. It's a comedy show. Writing a letter to the editor and shit. My fear and my shame, it was so heavy I turned to vodka and blow to have the kind of sex I wanted. The kind where I taste other guys' semen, you know. Yeah, during my drug days, my beard looked like one of those toaster strudels. Toaster strudel. Those were delicious times. The irony, of course, of using drugs and alcohol to cope is that it actually makes you more susceptible. So I went sober for a really long time. I was a gay man who did not drink or use drugs, so I didn't have any gay friends. So, I ended up hanging out with a lot of straight people, mostly women, which is great. We have a lot in common. We both sit to pee. Although I stand to poop. Just to butch it up, you know? Pretty big difference between gay guys and their girlfriends, women trying to avoid places where they might be raped, and that's one difference. But straight people can be ignorant to the struggles of a sexual minority. This bougie girlfriend of mine, she asked me once, Kenny, why is it that you only ever talk about gay stuff in your comedy routines? She's legit a doctor, so that's. I do it because being out, being loud, being proud, it's the antidote to our oppression of remaining hidden. There's plenty of gays who are forced to hide in plain sight, like an elaborate, colorful tattoo on a Nigerian. Really? It's there, but you just can't see it. Is it that late? No, I have straight guy friends too, but they ask me such fucking stupid, ignorant questions when they get drunk. They get curious. Oh, if you saw me in a gay bar, would you find me attractive? would you try to suck my dick? You embarrass us both. No, I would not find you attractive. And of course I would try to suck your dick, stupid. I'm trying right now. Can I freshen that drink for you? No, my sexuality's a mess. I'm still attracted to jerks and guys who aren't very nice. In fact, if I could have sex with anyone I wanted, anyone, living or dead, it would be Donald J. Trump. Mm-hmm. Dead. I see some SS officers coming to take me away, so I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you so much.
Kenny Neal Shults, ladies and gentlemen.